Hi, today my name's Ashlyn and today we are going to be going ahead and doing the ladder barrel. This is Jen, she's my model. Jen, do you have any health conditions, any injuries, anything that we need to be aware of today?
No.
Okay, so there are a couple things that we can do when it comes to the ladder barrel. There's obviously these ladders, so we can put our hands and our feet in different positions, including on the ground. There's also this barrel that is able to move. So on the bottom, there are 4 twistable screws, for lack of a better word, knobs. And by untightening them, this whole part moves. So you can adjust it by height, by your client's height. So my client I'm gonna put her at about a 4 today, because that's where most of the exercises seem appropriate for her. There is also some proper ways for getting on and off the ladder barrel for safety. So we have gone ahead and put the black blocks here so that you can easily step on. Would you mind demonstrating stepping on? And then you can put your hips or your pelvis here, and you can kind of climb your hands down towards the front. So would you mind mounting? There you go. And you can grab forward. And that makes getting on very easily, and I'll also have you kind of climb off. I just want to model how easy it is with that step. And did that feel safe and secure for you?
Yeah, that was very safe.
Okay, perfect. So today the first exercise that we're going to do is we're going to start with the ballet stretch. So I'm going to have you come around, and I'm going to have you stand with both your feet in here, facing the barrel. Do you prefer a leg? Which leg would you like to start with?
Let's do the left.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring that leg up. And for this one, we want to start. I like how your foot is back against the ladder. Nice neutral spine here. Let's bring your hands up, and let's, with a neutral spine, go ahead and reach towards your toe, and just take a deep breath at the bottom. Maybe take a second if you need it, and then slowly bring it back up, keeping that neutral spine. That looks really great. You're engaging through your abs here. You're not moving through your hips. Let's go ahead and do it again. You're keeping your head in line with your spine, breathing in and out, enjoying this stretch, and then coming back up. And I'm gonna have you do one more, and just bringing it back down and coming back up. That looks great. So I'm gonna have you hang on here with your hands on the bar and go ahead and bring your hand down. Your leg down, I'm sorry. And so for this next one, we're gonna go ahead and go into a prone exercise. So that means you're gonna be on your stomach. So I'm gonna have you step up here, put your hips on the box, climb up with your hands, and go ahead and hang on to this bar. Yes, and depending on your height, you can hang on to this one or this bottom one, but I think based on where your head is, I'm gonna have you hang on to this 3rd rung. You are close to this. We're not gonna be dipping, we're gonna be staying forward, but I do want you to be aware of where your head is and where the bar is. So we are gonna go into grasshopper. Yep, so bend your knees. And on this one, I wanna make sure that you're not wiggling and wobbling through these hips here, that you're not overarching through your back, that this is a nice straight line. You're keeping your head in line with your spine, and we are just gonna crisscross those heels. Crisscross. That looks really good. Engaging through the glutes here, keeping those legs up above so we know that no one's having a free ride. And that looks really good. Take a few more. Take a couple deep breaths. Okay, there you go. And we'll go ahead and stop this one. And you can, for the prone positions, you can go ahead and come on down because we're gonna be done with the prone positions. This next one is we're gonna do side overs with your feet on the ground. So I need you to come back into the center of the well here. I'm gonna have you face outside, and your outside leg is gonna go in the front. There you go. And you can come just lower yourself down carefully by putting your hip on that box. And for this one, I wanna start, I know you're really strong here, but I wanna warm up your obliques just a little bit. So I want you to keep your arm on here and kind of let it assist you. We'll bring this arm up towards the sky and just kind of do a little bit of a side over there and see how that feels through that oblique, and then bring it back up. Remembering not to move through your hips, which you're not, and just making sure to get that nice arc here, like somebody could crawl under it. Plenty of room for me to slide my hand under, so that looks great. On this next one, how do you feel about extending both arms out? Let's give that a go. And bring it back down. Keep looking forward, that looks beautiful. Let's bring it down. And then from here, let's turn and face the springboard and bring it back. And come on up. Beautiful. Did you feel that nice in your obliques?
Yes.
Got a good, it's amazing, good little stretch there. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and come on out of there and we're gonna go into a seated series. So I'm gonna have you climb up here, turn around and put your bottom on the box. I'm gonna spot you here, but I want you to carefully come back and grab this top rung here and kind of get a feel for that. Bring your legs up in tabletop, get a feel for that. Making sure you're not too far back, you're not too far forward, you're in the middle of the box. Okay, you got a good hang on here? Are you feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, so I also like how you're already naturally doing it, but imagining that orange between your chin and your chest so that you're not, you know, your head's not flopping around. I'm engaging through your core, nice neutral spine. So from here, if you're feeling okay, in tabletop, I'm gonna have you extend to straight legs. Are you comfortable here?
Yeah.
Okay, so from here, we're gonna go into leg circles. Let's start small to make sure you have control. Let's do them about dinner plate size. Let's do just a couple of those. And as you can see, you have very good control. So let's move them up to about the size of a basketball.
Biggest basketball ever.
That's okay. Maybe you didn't play sports. But you still have really nice control and you're demonstrating some really nice awareness. So if you would like to get a nice mobility through those hips, let's go ahead and just make nice big leg circles. Is that feeling okay? Making sure not to be wobbling through your back, you know, bringing it in or out here. And when you're ready at the top, we're gonna switch directions. And those are looking really nice. Like how you're keeping your eye gaze forward. This is staying engaged. Your arms are nice and straight, but they're not hyperextending. Let's do one more. Okay, that looks great. Let me sit up and go ahead and climb on down. So this is the ladder barrel. Obviously, once again, this is just a taste of what this can do. There are lots of stretches and lots of other activities that can really get your heart going. But thank you so much for your help today, Jennifer. You did a wonderful job.
You're very welcome.